Hi, everybody. Welcome to art class. Did you like that story we just read? What was it about? It was about a paper square, right? And the square got torn up, it got cut, and it turned into all sorts of different things. Let's take a look. So here's our perfect square, and then it got cut up, got holes punched through it, and it got turned into a fountain. Very cool, right? Next, it was torn up some more, and it became a garden with flowers. Can you think of other things we can turn a square into? There was lots of things this square turned into, right? It got torn up again into strips, and it became grass at a park. And then cut up into different shapes and turned into a bridge. Some more strips turned into water, and some big triangles turned into a mountain. So that's what we're going to do today. We are going to tear up paper and we're going to make our own picture. Okay, so what we're going to do today is a landscape. Everyone say landscape. A landscape is a picture of outside. So can you think of what's outside? What do you see outside? If you look out the window, what do you see? What are some things that you see outside? We see trees. We see the ground. Maybe we see buildings or houses. Maybe we see a playground, flowers, and very important, what's above us? What do we see every day? The sky, right? And the sky doesn't always look the same every day. Sometimes it's rainy. Sometimes it's bright and sunny. Sometimes it's nighttime and we see the moon and stars. So the sky can look different. Everywhere looks different. Sometimes there's mountains. Sometimes there's water. Sometimes there's ocean. There's lots of things outside, right? So we have to use our imagination to create our own picture of our outside, our own landscape using paper. Before we do that, let's take a look at a couple of famous landscapes.
Mountain. On sun.
Okay. Ooh, look at this one. This one is by Vincent van Gogh. What do you see in this picture? I see some little houses. I see a big moon and stars. So what time of day is this? It's nighttime, right? I see some big trees and some wind. This is another one by Vincent van Gogh. What time of day is this one? Probably daytime, right? Maybe in the afternoon, since it's nice and bright. We see some yellow grass, some flowers, some more trees. This one is by Georgia O'Keeffe. What do we see in her landscape? I see a big mountain and maybe a desert. I see all these cactus and shrubs. And look at the sky. What do we see in the sky? Some fluffy clouds and lots of beautiful colors. So this is kind of what we're going to do today. We're going to make some mountains. We're going to make some grass and a sun. So you have a big piece of blue paper. This is what we are going to glue all of our pieces on. So don't tear the big blue paper, okay? Let's put it up in front of us. And I want it to be nice and wide. Nice and wide. It's such a big paper, I can't fit it all on here. But if it's tall like a building, I need you to turn it so that we have lots of room for our landscape. Okay, the next thing we're gonna need is who I like to call Mr. Glue Stick. There's a couple of rules with Mr. Glue Stick, okay? He has a hat. He loves to wear his hat, so he does not dry out. You just pull it off like that. Now, when you want to glue, you just twist only a little bit. Please never make glue stick go all the way up. He does not like that. So please make sure just a little bit. Okay, so you're gonna have Mr. Glue Stick. I'm gonna cover this up for now. All right, so let's make the ground first, the land. I need you to get your green paper and I want you to practice tearing it. So you're gonna take your 2 fingers and you're gonna make some strips. Oop, there's one. Let's do another one. 2. 3. And I have another one, 4. It's okay if they're not perfect. Have some fun with it. And you can make them smaller if you want to. Okay, now that we have some strips for the ground, why don't we try gluing them? You're gonna take Mr. Glue Stick, take off his hat, and you're gonna take a piece of paper, and you're gonna carefully, not too hard, press Mr. Glue Stick all over the back of the paper. You flip it like a pancake, and I want you to go pat, pat, pat. And you can smooth it down. If there's anything sticking up, you can just take some more glue and just push it down. It does not have to be perfect. Now I have one piece of grass. I need to keep adding until the bottom is filled up. So take your time. Put some more glue on the back of your strips. Remember, don't press too hard. Flip it over. Go pat, 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 all the way across. Good job. Take your time. There's no rush. You don't even need to cover the whole thing. Just try to get at least the edges and a little bit inside the shape. I'm gonna put this one over here since there's a nice corner. Pat, pat, pat. Pat, pat, pat. Good job. I still got a couple more strips, so I'm going to go ahead and put them on there. Use Mr. Glue Stick. We're being very nice to Mr. Glue Stick. Now, if you run out of glue, that's when you can carefully twist up. This is looking good. Okay, one more piece. Put it anywhere you want to. Just make sure you have plenty of grass at the bottom. Good job. If you need to pause the video so you can finish your grass, you can do that. Okay. The next thing we are going to add is our mountains. I got some purple for our mountains because I thought that would be pretty. So there's no right way to do this. We did some strips before. We kind of want to make these into a triangle. So what we can do is we can try to tear it in a diagonal. We can take a corner, take your 2 fingers, and I just want you to tear. Just try your best. Ooh, okay. So I have one really big mountain here and I have a little one that I can glue next to it. What do you think? All right, so this is gonna take a lot more glue, everybody. First, I want you to take the edges. That way it'll stay nice and flat. Go all the way around. Good job. And then you can fill up inside. Flip it over like a pancake. And you can go pat, 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 all the way across. And it's okay if some of it gets over the grass. Mine is too, okay? Let's do another one. You should have two. Excellent work. You can put it wherever you want. I'm gonna put it right next to it, just like that. One can be on top of the other. It can overlap. Good job. Now, there's a couple more things I want to add, and that's the sky. We did this on blue paper, so we already have the color of our sky here, but what can we add? What do you think we need? What about a sun? You're going to take your yellow, and this does not have to be a perfect circle. What you can do is you can kind of just tear it into a smaller piece. That could be your sun. If you want to make it more round, you can tear off a couple more pieces just to round it out. Does not have to be perfect. I think that's great. I'm going to take the glue and I'm going to put some on the back. Put it down in a nice open space. You don't have to put it the same place as I do. What we're doing is we're practicing how to tear or practicing how to glue. And no matter what, it does not have to look like mine. Whatever you do, it's going to be beautiful because it is yours. Okay, there's one more thing I think I could add to the sky. What do we think? How about some clouds? Clouds can be so many different kinds of shapes. So it does not have to look like mine. You can make them round like our sun. You can even make some strips like we did before. Try tearing some little pieces and make a shape that you like. There's one piece. I'm going to make one that looks like a square over here. One more. Wow, good job. If you want to add anything else to the rest of your collage, and a collage is where we glue paper to make our artwork, you can add something if you want to. If you want to draw on top, you can. If you want to add more colors, you may. I want you to have fun with this. Okay, good job. Did you know that we can make artwork without drawing? We can just tear some paper and glue it and make a beautiful artwork. Good job, everybody. You worked so hard today. Thank you for trying something new with me. I can't wait to see what you made. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye.